What's up, y'all? I'm back again. I don't think this video is gonna be too long, but I just wanted to come on here and just share what I have accomplished over the last year and 5 months. So, unbeknownst to a lot of you, I decided to give up porn. What led me to go on this journey in the first place is understanding that I had some really unhealthy habits since I was very young. I mean, like even in the single digits. And I told myself in my 30s that I wanted to make a change. And I actually went ahead and did that. So starting the year January 1st, 2024, I said that I would not watch porn again. Um for me, it is a great relief. I know a lot of people might not look at porn as such a big deal, but I think it was a catalyst to feeding a lot of the other toxic things that happened into my life. And then the way that I seen people and even treated people sexually. And I felt like I deserved a fair chance to give myself a break and to reparent myself. And a part of me reparenting myself was to put parental blockers on things that I didn't necessarily want but desired. Now, I still have my deviancies, I still have my addictions and different kind of things like that, but they are to a minimum. um just the other day I was just telling y'all like I feel feral as fuck. And I understand that because I haven't been watching porn, because listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, it wasn't even that long ago. It's probably like a month ago. Not even, probably like a couple of weeks ago. So a couple of weeks ago, I felt the urge to watch. I mean, so much, and I'm gonna tell y'all, it's so real. Like I went on Pornhub, literally typed it into my phone, went to the website, and you know when you haven't been on a website in a while, like when that parental like 18 plus and older like advisor thing comes up, and it like says like you know just be aware like you're going into blah 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 with sexual content blah blah blah. That's how I know I have not been on there for a while, because that warning came up, and I promise you I wanted to hit the button so bad, but something inside of me was just saying like, girl, you come too fucking far. Like if you need to rub one the fuck out, then just fucking do that. But to me, it's not even about just like rubbing one out. It's about the feeling or the adrenaline or the intensity that you get from watching like very extreme content. And because I wasn't having sex at the time, and it just made me feel like, yo, like I feel like I need it. And literally I literally set my phone down and put it stayed on my phone. Not on my phone, but it stayed like on the page, and I put my phone down, and I was really sitting there contemplating like, okay, so you got a decision. And I'm sober. I'm sober, so I'm sitting there having to talk to myself, and I'm saying like, you got a decision. You about to come up on a year and 5 months without watching any of this shit. Do you want to throw away all of that for a moment of weakness? And I promise you, it took the ancestors above to stop me from clicking and just going crazy. And I feel so proud of myself that I didn't, because I have been like, I just put out a video a couple of days ago and telling y'all my experience and shit like that. And I really felt horrible. Like over the last couple of days, I really felt horrible. I feel a lot better now. And I can attest to like letting that cortisol out of my system, crying, letting it all, you know what I'm saying? It literally makes me feel better. Like if you are ever feeling like you need to have a good cry, do it. Like just fucking do it. Like get all of that shit out of your system. I don't know why you keeping all of that pent up stress in your fucking system anyway. It ain't doing nothing but making you sick. So anyhow, I woke up today like, damn. Like it's been like a year and 5 months, and I shared it or whatever. I don't think many people cared on like Instagram or nothing, because nobody reacted to it funny enough. And that might be because a lot of people still have a very perverse mind. And to be honest with you, I'm not saying that my mind isn't perverse, because you know what I'm saying, like I'm still a freak hoe at the end of the day. But I uh I like I said, I've just had to find ways to transmute my shit into other things. You know what I'm saying? And I still feel like that's still like a process of me like figuring that the fuck out, and seeing how I navigate when I'm feeling like really like on 10, and I'm feeling like I'm ovulating and I need it. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to me because all last year it wasn't even that intense until this year. So I don't know if it has anything to do with me being like in a new apartment, or just me experiencing different kind of things, which it probably is like the catalyst of, to be honest with you. It's probably like a mix of a bunch of different things and being in isolation and stuff like that. But yeah, it is amazing to cross this threshold of remaining disciplined, not in every single way, but in this particular way, because like I said, I don't think there was any time in my life since, I mean, at least from like 7, 8, maybe, that I haven't watched some type of porn or something. Like when you give your body the break, especially like if you have any kind of addictions, whether you like a smoker, a drinker, or like, you be ODing with the shopping or whatever, when you finally give your body a break from the things that I wouldn't say that necessarily could kill, well, alcohol could definitely kill you, but like when you give yourself a break from the things that you consider like addictions and stuff like that, um you just feel a lot more clear-minded, and you feel a lot more proud about who you are. And I really feel like every single day, like I'm always trying to outdo myself. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do the fast. That's why I cut off the weed. That's why I'll stop drinking for a couple of months and then I'll pick it up again, which is another thing that I still have to work on. I still have to figure out drinking within moderation because I like to drink. I don't care. Like I actually had seen this post with this guy who was like mentioning or whatever, like how when he drink, like he like to get fucked up. And I'm like, yeah, like that's the whole fucking point. Like I'm not the kind of person I want to drink some fucking wine. Like I'm not trying to get, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to just kind of feel it. Like, bitch, I'm trying to have that shit punch me in the stomach. Not like that, but like I'm trying to feel like the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like I could legit like not drink for like 6, 7 months and then drink again. And then I want to get that punch. Like I want to feel all of the motherfucking feels. I want to be in a haze. I want to be in this motherfucking vibing, screaming, rapping to the top of my lungs, singing to the top of my lungs, dancing around my living room. Like that's what the fuck I'm looking for when I drink. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just trying to be like, da, 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 da. Like, no, bitch, I came to party. Fuck. So yeah, but I'm just making this video because I'm just super proud of myself, and I not only want to just highlight the things that I need to work on, but also the things that I'm very proud of as well. So being 100% porn free for a year and 5 months is such a milestone for me. And a lot of the reasons why I stopped watching it in the first place, as I started looking into different kind of things, is like a lot of that shit promotes incest. A lot of that shit promotes rape. A lot of it promotes violence. It promotes a bunch of different things that I don't necessarily want to be a part of. And like I said, stemming from my past and understanding what I went through and then feeding that lust bug, on top of that, it just was increasing, what do I want to say? It was increasing my perversion in a way that just it wasn't healthy. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like I need to be the change that I want to see. So if I want or desire a partner in my future who is on the same kind of time as me, who is disciplined, or at least in most of the ways that count, like I need to be the kind of person who I want to look at in the mirror, because I tell y'all all the time, I think that people are mirrors and that they're going to reflect back some of the same values that we have when we decide that, we're going to make it a thing. So, I don't desire a man who watches porn. Will I fuck on one who watches porn? Yes. But will I take a man seriously who watches porn? Absolutely the fuck not. I'm grown. I said what the fuck I said. We not gonna even discuss what I just said. Just in that little brief second, we not gonna even do too much on that. I'm grown. I do what the fuck I want to do. Anyway, but yeah, I don't think I could ever take a man seriously who has an addiction to porn, or even women for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would say, like, there's a couple of things that I don't feel like I could tolerate. I don't think I could tolerate a man who is like addicted to alcohol, any kind of hard motherfucking drugs. What else? Porn, women, and gambling. I can't fuck with a nigga who just bad with money. You know what I'm saying? Because even with my shit, even with me wanting to like buy shit or spend money on alcohol or whatever the case may be, I still understand like bills got to be paid, like shit got to be put to the side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I be functional with my shit. I feel like if a nigga is like addicted to video games, shit like that, shit that I could tolerate. You know what I'm saying? All of that other shit, nah. No. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I understand everybody got their shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their shit. I'll fuck with a nigga who addicted to food before I fuck with a nigga who got all of them other addictions. Because that's something that we both can relate to. With me having unhealthy eating habits and me having like the yo-yo weight thing going on or whatever, I could deal with a man in that regard. But I think when it comes to any addictions, we got to understand like people are people and you can't pull somebody out of their own shit. Like they got to want it for themselves. So, like I said, I could definitely deal with a man who maybe even has some body dysmorphia or whatever the case may be. I can deal with that versus the other stuff. But yeah, like I said, I don't want this video to be too long or whatever. I just came on here to just tell y'all like I'm that girl and I'm gonna keep being her because yeah. Obviously I am not a perfect person. I'm not saying like this to gloat to make anybody feel bad or whatever, but like I said, I feel like I've just spent so much time or putting together so many videos where I may have talked about some of the worst things about myself. Like I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna celebrate me. The fuck, this is my page. I could do what the fuck I want. And yeah, the fuck. Anybody on a journey of sobriety, whatever that looks like, and whatever lane that is, keep fucking pushing. I don't care if you just out 3 days, 3 months, 3 years. If you need any type of will to keep going, listen to this video, please. If I can do it, listen, I had the phone right next to my face. All I had to do was press the button. It's something that little internal voice inside of me was just like, no, you don't need, you want it. You want it, but you don't need it. Listen, life is about abundance. It's about enjoying yourself. It's about fulfilling your desires, but it don't need to be every single one. You know what I'm saying? There is a such thing as gluttony, and I feel like that's what it is when it comes to me, like finding like a happy medium of like what's appropriate, what's not appropriate, and just trying to navigate. Because like I said, like I have been feeling like on 10 lately. I'm not gonna hold you. I've been feeling like on 10 lately, and it kind of just came out of nowhere. But at the same time, I'm clocking my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go out here and be too reckless and you know what I'm saying? Just find myself in some compromising situations and feel bad about it afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm grown enough to know like what's right and what's wrong. Obviously. But yeah, thank you all for sticking around for this long and listening to this video. Hopefully it inspires somebody to either get back on the horse or stay on that motherfucker. Okay? Because it is very hard. I live alone. I could have plenty of space and opportunity to flick this bean anytime I motherfucking want to, as much porn as my heart desires. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I have to put up parental boundaries as an adult for myself that weren't given to me as a child because I need to protect parts of me. I need to have some type of innocence about me. And not all the way, just in specific kind of ways, right? Now, when I'm looking at people, I can see them from a genuine POV without looking at them as if they're just sexual objects or people to use and so on and so forth. Because that's a real thing. Like as a woman who was addicted to porn, that's how I was looking at people. Yeah. And I can just only imagine how it is for a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, that lust bug, that thing in you and shit like that, y'all gotta, yeah, tighten the fuck up. I'm talking about, I done seen all different kind of genres of porn. And it never really made me want to like act out and like do those kind of things that I was seeing like on camera and stuff like that. But was I curious about it? Absolutely. But like in a real world, it was just kind of like, I don't know. I don't even know how to fucking describe it. I really don't even know how to fucking describe it. All I can say is, um, it was really odd to me now that I'm looking at it. Not even odd for real, but It was kind of odd to me that I could just get off to just so much different shit. Like, I never imagined looking at trans porn or even looking at gay porn and like getting off to that shit. But I'm a human being, and if I see attractive people and they're doing sexual acts that I feel like are intense or erotic or, you know, something that's gonna turn me on, I mean, yeah. But like I said, I don't think that I could ever have those encounters in person because I just feel like it would just be too much and too weird. I feel like what stays on the screen needs to stay on the screen, if you catch my drift. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. We're at the 15-minute mark. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this video if you like or if you don't. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later.